Here's a quick tutorial on how you can ruin your potential. Part 1. Be scared. Fear is useful. It keeps you safe and it keeps you comfortable. There's no need to take a risk, no need to try anything unconventional. Why would you? What if it goes wrong? What if those people laugh at you? No. Use that fear and anxiety to keep you in the exact same position for the rest of your life. Why be brave? Why strive to live a life that you and your future family will thank you for? Forget that every success story that has ever touched this planet started with fear. Prioritize being safe, because avoiding failure and judgment is far more important than fulfilling your dreams. Right? Part 2. Disconnect the future. View the future you as a completely separate entity from you today. A person who has it all figured out. Someone who's successful, does the work they need to do, and has no problems at all. Don't connect today's actions to tomorrow's outcomes. No, keep living as if today doesn't really count. Forget that the life that you're living today is simply just a result of what you've done for the past 1 or 2 years. No, that would give you accountability. Instead, view your future as this magical, faraway place that someday you'll arrive at. That way, in 6 months' time, when you're in the exact same spot, you can shake your head, blame everything else, and wonder why nothing ever changes. Part 3. Be reactive. Live your life with no real control. Let things like people, situations, problems all dictate how you think, feel, and act. Follow whatever feels right in the moment. If you don't feel like doing the work, then don't. If you're angry, act on it. Just let life happen to you. Let it influence everything you do. Just like a feather in the wind, letting every single thing control you. Only do things that you want to or you absolutely have to. Don't live by your own principles. Don't take control of your own life. Doing that is painful. It takes courage. It takes discipline. No, just follow your impulses. This way, when things inevitably go wrong, at least you'll always have an excuse. Part 4. Ignore your flaws. If there's something in your life that continues to bother you, whatever it is, never admit that you're struggling with it. Instead, protect your ego. Convince yourself there's not really a problem. If it's a bad habit, convince yourself you can stop doing it anytime you like. If it's laziness, convince yourself you won't be lazy tomorrow. Never face the issue head on. Never break it down and look at why it's happening. Because doing that requires humility. It requires you to admit that you're not as perfect as you think you are, that you're not currently capable. But that's for sure going to damage your ego. So just ignore it. Convince yourself there's no problems. The downward spiral might continue, it might prevent you from ever reaching success. But hey, at least you get to keep your ego. Part 5. Believe them. If you have an idea that you genuinely believe in, make sure you take other people's word over your own. If someone says you won't succeed, if someone says it won't work, believe them. They must know better than you do. Forget that it's your life. Forget that you've probably spent 1,000 times more energy and time thinking about it than them. No, their opinion, which was formed in seconds, based off their own insecurities, must be more accurate than yours, right? Don't take the word of those who have done it either, those who have achieved what you want to achieve. All of them are lying. All of them are scammers. Only trust those who are being reasonable. Surely the ones who played it safe, never built anything great, quit on their dreams, surely they're the ones with the answers. Listen to them. Conform to what they conform to. And when you end up in the exact same position they're in, at least you won't be let down.